Hello everyone, it's Galina, and today I'm going to make a one-layered autumn birthday card. This card design will be perfect for masculine cards also. To create a pattern full of acorns, I'm going to use this medium-sized die, which is actually a shaker die, but you can use it as a regular one. So I'm going to cut out several acorns from a white card panel. I'm going to start on the left bottom corner and I will cut out a full shape of an acorn. After the cut, I got a nice acorn-shaped window on the panel with some embossed dots and 3 acorns details. And that outline I cut I will not use in today's project. Next, I'm going to cut out a few more acorns in the panel. I will rotate the die to create a nice pattern. So, I cut out 5 more times this acorn. I tried to place my die on different angles to create an effect of fallen acorns. And I keep all the negative die cuts. Next, using a small die from the set, I'm going to add details on the acorn's caps. This die is cutting out small pieces on the paper. Next, I'm going to change the color of my front panel. I'm applying ink on a panel with my ink pad. In this way, I color the panel faster and with more intense color. And if you will apply ink in this way on a paper with a texture, you can create some beautiful effects. And some white gaps I will fill with the ink on my blender brush. Because I applied a lot of ink, I want to make sure my card panel is dry. So I'm using my heat gun to speed up the process and dry it out. After my panel is dry, I can move on to stenciling. I'm taping the stencil with the washi tapes to the card panel. I'm using a detailed stencil called Autumn Leaf Stencil. This stencil is perfect for any season card. I have made a lot of summer cards with it, and you can check other projects on the blog or here on YouTube channel. So I'm applying light blue color of distress oxide ink. It's a pigment ink, so it will be visible on a dark surface. If you don't have oxide inks, you can use white pigment ink or a darker color of regular ink, like super deep blue, navy color, even a black color. The pattern will look awesome in any way. Next, I need to add a color on all acorns I cut before. You can cut out acorns one more time from the patterned paper or colored cardstock, but I don't want to have a lot of leftovers from this project, so I'm going to use my inks. I'm applying a dark brown color on the acorn's cap. At first, I'm adding a light shade of this color, and then I'm applying more ink on edges, just to add more contrast on die cuts. In the same way, I'm going to color all the caps. To color the bottom of the acorns, I'm going to use 2 colors, a light pink called Tethered Rose and a light orange called Dried Marigold. I'm using 2 colors on the one die cut because I can find in my stash the right shade of the acorn, so I decided to blend 2 different colors. The first layer is a light pink color, and with the second layer I'm going to add a light orange color. I'm trying to blend them directly on the die cut. After that, I glued an ivory panel on the white card base because the space between the acorns and acorn window will be visible, and I think the ivory lines will look better. So I'm adhering my blue front panel on the card base using liquid glue. And now I'm going to inlay the acorns pieces into the card panel. I will not add the outline die cut to create a nice texture on the card. So I'm placing each die cut back into the panel. It's like putting puzzle together. Very satisfying process, but I can't remember when I played with a real puzzle last time. Anyway, this process is much faster than putting a real puzzle. Here is close-up look after I add all pieces. I hope you can see this nice texture of a partial inlaid die cutting. To create a sentiment, I'm going to use a small stamp from a big set of birthday sentiments. I'm going to heat emboss it on a black cardstock with white embossing powder. So I'm stamping the sentiment with a clear Versamark ink and I'm covering it with a white powder. I turn on my heat gun and I'm going to melt powder. After that, I trim off the paper and I'm going to foam mount the sentiment near the ACORN. As for embellishments for this card, I picked some fancy gold drops from Studio Katia and I'm adhering them with liquid glue. I try to keep my card clean and simple, but I can't stop myself adding shiny elements on the card. So here is my finished card. I love the detailed card background and this card is perfect for mailing because it's flat. Only embellishments will give some dimension on this card. Hope you like it. All the link of supplies I used you can find in the video description below. Have a great day and I will see you next week. Bye!